The real problem in the West is not that our prospects are not good. It's elements in our own countries and our own societies that do not want us to succeed.
Yeah.
They do not want us to succeed.
They want to tear down the current system.
They want to tear down. The modern left, called Marxist often, is not really socialist. It's nihilist. Its ethics are entirely nihilist. And it's all about ripping everything down. I could go into, all the reasons why I think this is so. It doesn't really matter what the explanation for it is. It's all bad, and it needs to be fought and opposed.
Yep.
And the desire we all have to make constant change in our and progress in our societies should not have as its assumption that everything is wrong and terrible and awful. Quite the contrary. It's that our societies are sufficiently good at their core that this kind of progress is always possible.
Yep.
And, look, Canada, the United States, obviously speaks specifically in my own country, and I can see lots of things wrong with my own country, and you can see lots wrong with yours. But yet, I can tell you travel around the world, and there's no other time in history and no other place you'd rather be. I say the great contradiction. As you know, I watch American politics, almost in great quantities. The reason I do is I kind of ignore the politics of my own country because I'm too emotional about it. So I can be an analyst on U.S. affairs, and so I watch American politics all the time, and I'm just fascinated by this notion that is just everywhere now, the so-called woke notion that America is fundamentally a racist country. And yet what I see is all these supposedly repressed races trying desperately to become Americans and to join the United States.
Yeah.
So it's not that there aren't problems, historical and present, that are real. But the core of our countries are great, and they have great futures. And there is no alternative. The adolescent egos of the woke university crowd is not an alternative governing philosophy for any society.